at the 25-yard line. Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it in. Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 62 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the NFL, and right away he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back, a fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. The drive will start with Connor. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one. What I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
From the 38, Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's Hardman to return.
Let me murder this bitch ass.
Return of 4. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove.
Yeah,
because
niggas
any
be
guy's a
running
free
this
agent off the
formation
street,
man.
no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the
This
league,
formation right
you should
here.
have signed me first.
The little, it's a bunch set, but the receivers on the outside is like close as hell to each other, like, on one side is like one standing right above the other one.
But they're going to be the first team
I've been
in
seeing
NFL
niggas run
history
that a
to
lot.
start a season with 8 consecutive games against teams that finished above 500 from the previous year. After today, Chargers, Colts, Bucks, Raiders, Bills, 49ers, Titans, and that doesn't even count that they play last year's Super Bowl. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to...
I knew it. I did not say that, cuz.
Yeah, those are the type
Yeah,
of plays that
yeah,
can focus
I
the
knew
defense,
it, man.
as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one, but they just proved to themselves that they can get
so
to
what
it.
is he,
I expect
88?
them to
That's a
continue to
start.
bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Now back to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that will be...
Can't do some real shit. Over there, they go, man.
But it falls to the ground and brings up fourth.
Man, they done gave that nigga, this nigga my first play of the game, so they gave this nigga, my running back, me and my running back fumble, picked it up, took it up.
Here's more on the
First play of the
return.
game. He up 14-0.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look at their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Throwing on first down is Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah, I see that a lot, a whole lot. And it's crazy because, I told you, in the original All-Star game, fucking niggas was accusing me of YouTube. And I don't see nobody take it that way, cause it's like much as all, nobody lets the computer take it.
If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done.
Don't go to there for an 18th week. Because I start playing the nigga and I instantly see shit that I seen the dude I was playing right before me. You did what I'm saying? Like, let me get my hands on some fucking money, please, nigga.
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And beyond the 20.
That ain't the way it was found back in the day. Like, it's found by just running through shit. But back in the day, I was nice and I ran my own play. I did my own play card.
Set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to
says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
I can't save all the kids, but I was shocked at first. I was like, hey, this bitch ain't here. He said that shit for nothing. I apologize for talking about you and your son.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Okay, give me my 6 sack, man.
Touchdown. Charles, you can just see
and
the
they still
frustration
owe me
on
a
the
point.
sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward.
Let's go, 14 up, though.
Courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a game?
Still don't owe a deep pass to Hopkins.
They want to end with a punt
And
or
then he threw a
takeaway.
pick six on
And we
him
saw the
after that.
takeaway right there, and it turned out to
Now
be a
get the ball a
takeaway
chance to
that
go
turned
back
into 6
up.
points.
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon.
They owe me a fumble. I wonder if that'll show
Ben,
it.
had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Anybody who be out there racing, put that out there. Corey said, whatever you get
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Get there, baby. Oh, my goodness, bro.
Inside the 30.
Hardman just bombed on it. I'm benching dude, bro. I don't got a choice, man. And Simmons get injured. I'm about to bench dude, bro. First game this season, bro. He don't got to be twice.
It's up and good.
What's the dude name? What's the slow ass cornerback on the Cardinals? Murphy. Beat by 2 touchdowns. First fucking quarter. Took him, man. They tried to hide me. But I'm looking at my feet and I just couldn't do it. Now Simmons is out, and I know if I put him in, they're going to injure him for a long time. Nigga just took the lead. This is
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the
my
case.
guy?
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown.
I just feel
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Let me try to take that again. Oh, man.
And the other nigga did it too, to be honest. He did it last year, act like he ain't know what the fuck happened.
Bro, if you seen the trash that I got in, that fucking cornerback right now.
And the motherfucker act like it was a mistake. But then his homeboy, who's the other motherfucker, the we outside nigga, he did it on everybody. So what they did, they tried to just sneak it in one time. But they get your money. All the people, they get your money. And then
there, but this defense up to the task.
Hopefully,
A lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Why won't you pick that
Complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. We are in for a good one as we're through one.
That was one fucking quarter. All that shit in one fucking quarter. I'm pissed.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And now they'll run it here off tackle. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
He got 28-13.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the
would get me is when
had the last time out.
21 points. I feel like I will come back from 21, but it really not.
You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how
I
you
was
carry
already
yourself,
down 14,
how you show
nothing
your
to
team
say.
that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona 1st.
You monitoring it.
So
What
far in
the
this game,
fuck?
the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Murray again. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Let's do another pick. Got it. On the ball,
with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So how
this
about
nigga
that?
dropped
You
the
draft him
ball
in
on
the
the
first
last
round
play,
back in
and then
April,
on this
hoping he'll make some
get
plays
hit
for
by
you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Put that ball on the
pick
mantle
6
at
to
home,
the
young man.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Did he have to die?
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Yeah, I cannot get the fucking ball.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. And this one's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read.
He got
And
me
by the time
on
he
the
tried to look
crazy
elsewhere and
amount
find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Prater's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now used to be the 50-plus yarder, which calls for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming.
Yeah, oh my goodness, man. I tried to hide this nigga at, I tried to hide this nigga at safety. He just gave us another one, yo. Straight up, man. I tried to hide him at safety. I tried to hide the Murphy kid, man. Yeah, went right after him. Went right the fuck after him. He was burnt. He was burnt in less than 3 seconds.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
That's wild. It was going terrible, terrible debut.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
If ain't no man growing up in the house telling you that bitches ain't shit, you ain't gonna do shit.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content.
Don't this kind of nigga run hard?
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And we hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 7. To throw, it's Murray. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half.
Oh, my God, yo.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles. But that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the open. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
But his linebackers just having one of those days where everything he does is working. I think you got to get a running back in there to help block, double team him, do whatever. Because right now, he's having a ball. Multiple sacks in this one. That one, the quickest.
It's Kelsey on the ground.
Oh, break his fucking legs or something, man. God damn.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So maybe some signs of life for this has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds really simple, but this is a team that has to be on time. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. In motion, the tight end Kelsey. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Yo, how don't you kill, man?
And he'll go down before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half, and they came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? They just gave up a big gain.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete, and he'll be brought down at the 27.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey with career touchdown number 60. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like, I mean, like, no, your
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
You say he punted and it bounced on the 1 and just stopped. Yeah, I knew. How did I know? How did I know? Yeah.
This is certainly a team that's proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And y'all be trying to get ready to go. Them bitches will tell you, well, if you want to be with me, you have to do this. That ain't starting back.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
You just chucked yourself first, man.
Murray now. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
That's not a first
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out their Charles. So the very first play, they give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Yeah, I can't go at all. I don't know
Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. That one complete to Anderson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take, catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
Yeah,
you know,
he's not blocked at all.
You keep throwing the football with confidence.
Well, done got hit every single play, guys.
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So they'd converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we were worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
First down, Murray goes right back to McBride. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Murray now to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that will cut this thing down to 25. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Hello, I know of them. There's a big difference.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, well, send your email or something. Goddammit, if he said he worked for ESPN. Check it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
I think I seen him one time on ESPN when they was he got supposed to play over here too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Gotta go right here. You gotta play big.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
But we going back to the fathers. They got to take it. Yo, ain't a whole bunch of
15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Touchdown for Arizona. Prater on to add the extra point.
Your mom ever take you over the side, nigga?
And that'll put the lead down to 10. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, it's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I just got smoked.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of
I can't throw it this nigga. I think, I don't know, maybe my throat shit is fucking
drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a
I
tie
can't get
game.
my nigga, unless pressure was on me,
Game like this,
crazy
they are
fucking
not
pressure.
letting up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Murray.
Yo, like, let's say under pressure.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one. That is not winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Murray's got to have this one. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Murray again. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 70. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Yo, bro, why are you watching him? Yo, literally watch this nigga run past him, bro. Are you shitting me? Yo, watch the nigga run past him.
Week 1 touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And he pushed it right. It's no good.
The disrespect is silly.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
That,
another interception.
bro, I can't for 69
Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
And I can't throw it for shit. I got to check the pass, and it's going to make me even more
This is
mad
not
if
a
it's
game
my
that they're going
second.
to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Everything is underthrow. Every fucking thing. Underthrow. Those are inaccurate.
First down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Terrible. That's fucking terrible.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you.
I don't know what to do with these guys. Oh my god.
We know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year the most progress between week 1 and week 2?
What's the other young corner name? Wilson?
The rest of this season.
So for the Chiefs, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers.
Oh, the bitch got me.
Shout out to Cecil, that's messed up.
You gotta listen to Yo Gotti, man. Yo Gotti got the song say you can kiss her, you can hug her, you can
They
tell her
said
that you love
Cecil
her.
made you
You a
hate
face brother. But that bitch ain't your bitch, dog. Oh my God. Can you imagine if nothing like that ever happened to you? The first time you get rocked like that?
Oh,
it happened to me. I was
it
like,
happened to me too.
hey, 14. Boy.
I think I told it on the show.
I went over my homie house. We got in this helicopter. Yo, Cecil.
They said Cecil
My
made
cousin.
you hate baseball.
Yo, Cecil was my cousin.
Oh, that's
Say that
right, you
again.
did say
Your cousin bumped your bitch.
Remember he
Man,
told us.
tell us about it, Mark. Oh, man. Oh, this the first one?
Hey, you still cool.
Come on, D, you got to give us something at this. Tell me what happened.
Wait, what?
I'm talking about your first time getting destroyed. What happened, brother? They talk to every night. You hear me? Every night I'm on the phone with him. God. Oh, man, that was my baby right there. You hear me? I got told I love her. She live on the whole time. She go to school with my cousin. Dad went to school with too. Dad knew though. And then Dad took his little pants off his head. Somebody say Cecil worked for FedEx, right? He finally Cecil, you got me. You bump a bitch.
What year was that? What the high school?
I'm happy. I was 14. You was 14. Yeah. Woo! And mama used to take me down there.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible.
Don't hold back. Give it to him. It's gonna be there for good. I got my homeboys with me. I get up. Shit, my cousin house before I get there. Okay, all right, shit. What's that? Yeah, maybe start kissing. Bowl 2000. Thanks for the $50. Give it to her. You was kissing her after the other nigga. You had skeet in your throat and it wasn't your fault. Give it to her. Give it to her. I smashed it. It was my first time I really smashed it. I went in my bucket. That motherfucker, it was hitting. You could tell it had an accent. It was wet because of not her fault. It was already hot.
That's what I was saying.
Because it was dripping. Other niggas drip. Oh! Got that big boy. Knocked the arm. Mama done pull up.
First?
No, mama.
Oh, no.
Picked me up from cousin house. Picked me up my own world. Because they was in the closet. They was laughing. They was watching. This whole time, the whole joke.
That's a terrible start.
So,
On to the next one.
like, hey, man, you come with us.
I think I played this nigga before and he straight me too.
It was cold. It was cold. It was a cold day. Oh, it was. She lived like 2 miles down the street and said, Mama can take you home. Country Mile. Huh? Country Mile. Country Mile. Oh!
I don't have to help the situation. Yeah.
You have I been muted?
Guys, stop worrying about
Yo,
that.
cuz.
I told you what to do. You know why y'all don't have time?
Let me see how you look back.
God, no, you be aggressive every game. You see how Monet and now Anaya is being aggressive and Kira being aggressive now? Be aggressive like that. I ain't saying go up and foul nobody or nothing like that. The ball in the air, run down there, snatch that ball out of the air. Don't let your I don't give a fuck about your coach. Fuck your coach. Your coach is a fucking idiot for telling you, don't go down there and play defense. That don't even make sense. Your coach is a fucking idiot.
He got it right when he said you look more better. But he think he right. That ain't how you say it. You can't tell somebody you look more Mexican. That ain't right. That's not proper discipline.
That's bullshit.
That's Arkansas
I swear I still have one.
You look more Mexican. That's how you both say it. Somebody say native. That's the word.
Yeah.
That's what I wish I
Bro, I'm gonna wind up coaching one of these fucking teams one of these days, man.
They said they're trash. Their coach is trash over there.
Shy coaches is fucking garbage. This motherfucker Shy playing defense. We was blowing them out. It was no question that our team was gonna win. It was like 28 to fucking 0. There was no question that we was gonna win the fucking game. Shy over there playing defense. This motherfucker says, "No, you're not supposed to be doing that. Get back." Like, nigga, what? We done had like 15 steals. You ain't say that to none of the fucking girls. Soon as Shy come up, you like, "No, you're not allowed to do that. Get the fuck out of here." You ain't gonna make my daughter feel like shit while you got everybody else feeling high and mighty because they allowed to steal the ball. She's not allowed to do anything. She just got to sit there. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That coach is a fucking idiot. And think about it now. I think that was the only thing he said the whole time we was fucking there. Was something to Shy about not playing defense. Don't play defense. No, just drop back. Need to start up my own fucking league, and especially for the girls like Shy, who a little timid at first. They got a lot of girls on their team that's real fucking good, but this nigga don't give them no type of fucking play, man. That it's fucked up because Shy a starter, but he still won't let her do shit.
What position?
Shy is starting center.
You should tell us that.
They got who they got? They got a girl bigger than Shy, but this is her first year playing basketball, and she don't know basketball. That's another reason why their coach so stupid, man. This nigga's so stupid. The biggest girl on their team, Shy is not the biggest girl on their team. If you look at this other girl, you'll think Shy is a small girl. Think about it now. This girl, she don't know shit. She don't really like know what the hell she doing out there. But I always attribute that shit to the coach. Why do y'all have months of practice and she still does not know anything about basketball? She don't know what she's supposed to do as a center. She don't know what she's supposed to be doing down there to grab a rebound. She tries to, if she do try to grab, like tonight was the first time I ever saw her put her hands up for a rebound. She almost got the rebound and still missed it. But I'm like, man, if she was just to jump a little bit, just a little bit, she only got jumped that much because she's so fucking big. Jump just a little bit and wrap her hands around the ball, she'd be good. She'd be real good. But the coach is a fucking idiot. He don't know how to train them up to where they know how they doing the sport that they playing. These motherfuckers who think they know. Matter of fact, think about it now. Even though our team was that bad, the boys and the girls team for Clementon, yo, they horrible, yo. Their coaches might be worse than our coach, like tenfold, and he don't even talk. He won't talk, but he don't do shit else. It don't matter. But their coaches was talking, and still it was funny because I had one of Tip's friends there. I don't know, you know Sherelle, right?
I heard that name before. She ain't work at Radwell, did she?
Nah, Sherelle ain't working right well. But nah, that was anyway. Sherelle came up there. Her husband came up there. Me and him talking. I'm like, yo. He like, man, our coaches is horrible, man. These motherfuckers don't know how to do shit. But I'm like, man, y'all team would be good if y'all coaches actually coach. I was like, the boys coach on our team, he all right. I can work with him. The girls coach, he asked. I was like, you see this dude down here, the bald head dude down here? He's like, yeah. I was like, watch when they play. He started watching the game. He's like, damn, yo, how the fuck is y'all coach this bad, man? Y'all girls this good? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. The girls is good, but he's just a horrible fucking coach. He's a real bad coach.
Out of the machine. Because, like I say, those guys are trained to hit hard, go hard, because they want to win.
I ain't know Caden was playing basketball now. Caden got a game on Saturday, I think.
Word. Tip told me he was.
I'm definitely gonna be watching that. I gotta go and watch these kids' sports games, the younger ones. I got to see them
Fuck, I
play.
forgot to check my passing.
You're passing.
Yeah, I wasn't throwing it nowhere near my receivers, man. And I don't know what all this shit that's been going on. This Madden done fucked shit up and changed my shit.
Tonight, it's the Sunday
Bro, you don't never
opener
go
for
on
the
your
new
adjustments
NFL season
for
between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the
My
Dallas
office
Cowboys.
adjustments? Nah. I could barely hear you, bro.
I said he got 4 seconds for the offense. I think it's really just for the. Yeah, to me it's working. To me it's always working. They block a lot better.
On a Sunday night on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. To the air right away is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Well, Parker, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Brady gives this to White. And he's got room. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
What did Corey say about
a lot
this
of hype, of course, going into this one with the
Skip.
Cowboys and the Bucs. They met
I'm
last
talking
year
about
in the
it right
season
now.
opener. Remember, that was the night they raised the banner in Tampa. It was also Dak Prescott's comeback game, and the Bucs wound up winning 31-29 on a late Ryan Succop field goal. Really good game that was. These two teams were also the two best offenses in the NFL last year. The Cowboys gaining 18 more yards over the course of the season than the number 2 Bucs. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Yeah,
that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
You see them communicating after that play, and they both know that they missed a shot for a touchdown on that throw.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 2nd down. Prescott off play action.
Throw the ball. Why can't let me throw the
Down
ball?
he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
3rd and long for Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Evans' 1,000-yard streak to start his career remains intact. It is now an 8-year strong. And in his 8th season, came a career-high 14 touchdown catches as well. Another similar season, and Mike Evans will cross the 10,000-yard milestone this year. Easy first down pickup for the superstar wideout.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Opting to run again here with White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
After the sack on first down, Brady, left side here, that's complete to Godwin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Miller in motion right. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Slot man moves right.
Hey, 56. Hey, Alabama. Cover.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
He'll
get that out to the flat to White. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now back to the ground game with White. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's White. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Throwing now is Brady. The quick slant caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin from 10 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
46.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice... He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Brady now on 1st down.
Damn, she got a 10.
He completes it right side of the lane. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion
back up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Hey, Alabama. Sugar. We need now.
too much competition, cuz.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
It just ain't no competition.
Yeah.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll send the tight end in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And a dump off to White. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
All-star, new all-star, and off the beat.
Now a give up the middle. This is White, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And I'm losing another
White making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports.
Yeah, this whole
halftime
game is
report.
a
Take
bunch
it
of
away,
reviews
Coach.
on some cheese ass shit.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Pollard to return from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. And he fires one incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Left side to Lamb. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Goodbye. Yeah,
So
guess what the...
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again, Prescott. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Look at this, yo,
the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Marr able to put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 99 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Brady now on 1st down. Touchdown! Mike Evans, 31 yards. And the Buccaneers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About timeout set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Marr now to add the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And some room to work. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs don't.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Akeem Hicks forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point by Moore, up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown of the 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He completes it to Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 166 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Sam Williams bringing him down that time. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Out obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Yeah, that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Marr, up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. And you think we're just going to run it 3 times and put it? You got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now Evans in motion left. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. First down, here's White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra point try now for Suckup. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe a hand.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Road rage, that's unstoppable right there. I don't care how bad you are, don't get out there.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Tampa Bay, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
get it out the way. Last week,
Man.
I fucked up and put niggas on blast, and now I done started some shit. They come after the younger niggas. Comedians that I say something about, what they do, they try to say something to these niggas to try to test their resolve. Hey man, that nigga Corey, woo 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 woo. But I ain't heard nothing from these niggas that I said it. I'm talking about one joke stealing ass comic by the name of Mr. Thomas. That look good.
Yeah, it looks real good. Real nice.
That look good.
I'm gonna keep that one in here if that's okay.
Yeah. No, what happened was last week I did too much. What did I drink?
That nigga had champagne. Oh, he did. We had some.
I was high off champagne.
Yeah, some rosé Moet. Yes.
I was high off champagne.
Me neither. Me neither. I just lost back to back. Advance Friday, nah, bro. Backyard. I'm gonna Call of Duty. Alright. Yo, bro. I was seeing the views on.